Hi puzzlers! Today I have a Zadler puzzle for you. It's the puzzle Harbour of Wonders and it's the latest design of Zadler for Ravensburger puzzles. This is a really nice puzzle. It has a lot of elements that are really easy to puzzle and nice to explore and put together. So let's get started. I decided to not do any sorting, so I just flipped all the pieces and the only thing I put out were all the edges, and then I put the edges together in the beginning as well. Since I didn't have enough space on my board, I didn't completely connect the whole edge right away. So I left like two parts of it and then started puzzling. And I started with the bottom part and picked out all the sand pieces at the bottom. But since there are not that many, that is very easy to do and you're quickly done with that. That's the state of puzzling for 1 hour. So I flipped all the pieces and didn't sort anything, so you can see they are pretty much all over the place and there's not much space to actually put the whole frame, because I already pretty much finished that one, but it's not enough space to put that together completely, so I'm going to do this a bit later. And what I did, I started with the ocean, with the bottom part, and looked for all the sand pieces. They're easy to pick out and not that many, so I looked for those. And I also looked for the sky pieces, because as you can see there is not much sky actually, so that's also already easy to pick in. And I'm not sure how I continue. I think trying to look for elements that stick out. Maybe I already started here, this building, which is really wide. I'll show you. That would be this one. So maybe I'll try to find more pieces of this one so I can put this in. Also some rooftop pieces stuck out to me, so maybe I look for those as well. And then try to put them wherever they go, and once I can move the pieces up a little bit more because they are somewhere in here, I can then put the whole edge together. I went for all the different kinds of houses. They stood out really well, these different pieces, and it was easy to pick them out and then just collect them in the area where I knew the house would go. And if I had enough pieces, I tried to put them together. I think I started with all the white elements and the white houses and with the light blue ones. And also the rooftops are actually quite easy since they all have a different texture. You can just pick out the pieces and figure out easily to which house they belong and where to put them. really far today. So as you can see, I worked on the houses and got a lot of them figured out already. So that's really, really cool. And part of the ships I already have. And I think tomorrow I want to look more at those brown pieces to do all these kinds of houses. I spent almost 2 hours puzzling, and as you can see, I'm pretty much done with the houses. Yeah, only the bottom half to do, and here's the rest of the pieces and a couple pieces on top. The buildings have enough different texture, so it's easy to pick out the pieces that you need, even if you have them all the pieces scattered around. Yeah, it's easy to pick the pieces and put them together, and at least if you don't have enough pieces yet, just look at the picture and then place them in the area where they belong. And once you find more pieces, you can usually put these together and then connect all the buildings with each other. So this is really, really fun. Really, really fun puzzle. And the next thing I need to do is work on the bottom part and put all these pieces in. I had pretty much the upper part done, and that's when I focused on the lower part with the ocean and all the sea creatures. What maybe was the most difficult part, I think, were the boats. There you can have bits and pieces, and I tried to put them together, but those took a while to figure out where things go and how they connect to the upper part with the houses. But that was okay. And with the ocean part, it's actually also not that difficult, because you have this huge whale at the bottom, and you can easily pick out these kind of blue shade pieces and connect them there. Also the mermaid is really easy to pick out. And then you have in the middle an area with a huge net. So you can also collect all the pieces that have this net structure on them and put them there and then put them together. Right corner, there are these lines that are also easy to find, and so you know where this goes. And then you're only left in the end with some pieces with fish on them. You can put them in easily, it's not that difficult. So this was the Harbour of Wonders puzzle designed by Zadler. It was a really fun puzzle. I had a lot of fun doing it. And these images are always so colorful and have so many little details. And despite what I thought that I would start with the bottom part, I actually started with all the buildings. They were really easy to pick out. And I gravitated immediately towards those buildings. I started with the light houses that were kind of white, and also these light blue houses, and the one here with the darker parts that were easy to pick out. So then I collected these pieces and placed them in the middle. It was a lot of fun to put those together, and then in the end I had the bottom part left, except for the sand. This I did in the beginning after finishing the frame. But the rest of the bottom part I did just in the end when I had done all the other parts. And it's also not too difficult because here you have these colorful lines that you can pick, and here's this net, so you can pick all the pieces that have some kind of net structure on them and put them together. And even this whale is easy to pick out. So it's actually not that difficult to puzzle these images. There are so many things that you can pick out and then put together. And I didn't even sort all the pieces, so even if you don't like sorting, just flip all the pieces and pick what you need. That worked really well for me with this strategy. And yeah, I'm really excited for the 5,000 piece puzzle that I have from Zadler that has also a lot of these buildings. And this was a good test to figure out, okay, are they difficult to puzzle or difficult to pick out? But no, they're not. And actually, I really like puzzling them. That's why I'm really excited to, yeah, at one point do the 5,000 piece puzzle. So I can definitely recommend it. It's a really nice puzzle. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This was more a cozy kind of puzzling without any sorting. Just, yeah, pick the pieces that you need and put them together. I really enjoyed this puzzle. It was really fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe write down in the comments, do you like those kind of puzzles? Have you done any of these Zadler puzzles before? Yeah, what do you like most about the puzzle? And see you next time. Bye!